Welcome to the channel, everybody. I am GameGineer. This is the first video that I have uploaded to this channel. So if you're here and watching, thank you. I appreciate the early support. So I'm going to do the normal thing and ask you to like, comment, share, subscribe, turn on those bells so that you don't miss anything whenever I upload a new video. So being the first video I've ever uploaded, I figured I'd kind of introduce who I am. So I'm a gamer at heart and an engineer by trade. So unique me, I came up with the name GameGineer for this channel. Let me know what you guys do. Comment down below. Let me know what you do. Are you an engineer as well? Are you a doctor, a lawyer? Are you in school? Let me know what you guys are doing, what you guys enjoy playing whenever you're not at work. So here today, we're going to do some Incursion Red River. It is in alpha right now, but they are actively updating it. So today we're going to cover the latest hotfix first before we hop in. The latest hotfix is 1.0.15.4. And in this, they got some gameplay, AI, they got some fixes, general fixes for quality of life in the game. So in terms of gameplay, they added the M-Lock rail slots to the Benelli shotgun, to the handguard. They added a Benelli inventory open close animation. Um, all AR-15 pistol grips are in the same pool now. Um, I'm not sure what that's all about. I don't really. I've been playing this game now for a couple of months, and I guess I wasn't aware of anything going on with the pistol grips with the ARs. But limited mission reward value. There's now a max each mission can provide. So they're going to limit what you get from your rewards. I will say, like I said, I've been playing for a while. The rewards were pretty generous on these missions, so seems like they cut back on it. AI improved wayfinding. Uh, Before the AI would kind of get lost a little bit, they'd kind of let you go. So they improved wayfinding and they tweaked their behavior. They're more challenging. So again, there at times the bots would be just disoriented and kind of easy picking. So they're tweaking the AI. And I'll go through my settings in the next video. So stay tuned for that. Check that out. I'll let you know what my AI settings are. I've tweaked them up a little bit. I don't want the game to be, too easy. But I'm not looking to get one shot through bushes either, kind of thing, like some other games are known for. Fixes. Fix injector disappearing. I personally didn't ever encounter that issue, not within the last couple of months, so I looked out on that. Fixed equipping tablet causes other players' inventory to be closed. Fixed WASR handguard being compatible with the SAG upper rail. Fixed inbox sights not showing correctly. They fixed the turning on NVG while inspecting weapon to stop the weapon being functional. And fixed AI spawning during a raid. So that's everything from the latest hotfix 1.0.15.4. So let's kind of get into the game here. I'm going to cut through the load in and kind of show you my current hideout and inventory. All right, guys. So we are in the hideout. Um, Relatively small for now. I don't know if they've got plans to improve this, to add vendors, that kind of thing, to visit. Right now, your vendor per se is right here at the computer. Right. So as soon as you spawn in, it's just right behind you. Okay. So trader. Okay, this is your vendor, right? It's all in one. For your ammo, here's the attachments. Gear, so if you need helmets, backpacks, night vision if you're wanting to do a night raid, that kind of thing. This is your vendor, okay? Job board. This is where you're going to come and get your missions, okay? Don't load into a raid without at least having some challenges selected, okay? So as you can see, I don't have any challenges selected, so I'm going to click through here, find a few that I want to do. My goal is to get all these vendors up to level 4, tier 4, or just below. Um, that will open up everything in the trader. You won't be limited at all. So one thing to note, when you're doing a contract for a specific faction, okay, and there's 3 factions, right? VLF, UICS, and IGC. Here's your 3 factions. All right, and it tells you what the mission, right here under faction, it tells you who you're working for. Okay, so if you do a contract for, say, UICS like I'm doing, okay, when I complete this contract, it is going to give me more reputation for UICS, but it's going to cut out reputation for VLF. It's like those are two directly competing factions, right? So when you gain for UICS, you're going to lose for VLF, all right? So I've got, like I said, I've already done a couple of raids, so I've got some mission items here that I can accept for my rewards. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, receive my rewards here. Okay, just click on it, go down to receive rewards. I trash my reward emails. It's just I don't want to keep them and have pages worth of those. But I did keep my introductory emails. That's one thing I didn't do in my first run through. There was recently a wipe of the game, um, and when I also just got a new PC, yay me. Um, when I loaded in the new PC, I started with a fresh wipe, and that was my cue to start making these videos for you guys. I thought that it would be a great opportunity to start that. And I've been talking about doing one and procrastinating. And me and my brother just kind of said, what the heck, let's do it. Let's give it a try. So his has already taken off. Go check him out. Milsim Gaming. Milsim Gaming. And his gamer tag is Ambient Claw. Ambient underscore Claw. So go check him out. Ambient underscore Claw 3 on YouTube. Go check him out. He's doing great, getting lots of views already. He's covering Gray Zone, Incursion. Okay, so go check him out. All right, so that's enough of the computer and the vendor. Over here is your stash. Okay, so like as you can see, I've already got some stuff going on in my weaponry. I haven't upgraded or bought any boxes or tiers. Okay, I tried to leave that blank for you guys until I started getting these videos going. Um, But here is your stash. Okay, pretty decent size. You cannot upgrade this area of your stash. This is what it is. Okay, but your weaponry, your ammo, your gear, and your medical, you can buy more boxes and come up here, hover over the arrows. You can buy more, right? And it'll expand your stash out. So, okay, here's my stash. We're gonna just quickly kind of run through the guns I'm using. So on one of my runs, I found a Scar L. One of the best guns in the game, guys. It hits hard, just like any other game, right? PUBG, the Scar was the god. Okay, and Call of Duty, the TAC 56 is the Scar, right? And the TAC 56 ruled um, competitive Call of Duty there for a while. Um, so I'm gonna rock the Scar. Okay. I've got a flashlight attachment on it and a laser attachment on it. In order to do this on the Scar, you don't need a rail or anything. For the Scar, the rail is already built in, okay? You can kind of already see it on the sides here. It's where everything's attached to. All right, so there's no rail attachment for the Scar. You can just attach it on, right? So I've got my foregrip. This EXPS3 sight I bought from the trader and the attachments. Um, so this is a site available early on, and it's a great site. It's not cumbersome to use. You still get pretty good line of sight. It's not too bulky. It's pretty good. Okay, the DP, the Delta Point site, is also a good early on scope if you see it. Okay. Um, so that's my Scar. It's not silenced yet because I'm not of reputation to own a silencer yet. Working on it. And then a Glock. Started it off with the game. Okay, the game gives you some AKs and some Glocks to start off with. Here are the AKs that it gives you. Okay, this is exactly the model it's going to give you. It's pretty bland. Doesn't come with a sight, a handguard, anything like that. Okay, it's pretty bland. Noticed all I did was just empty out my JTAC into my SL rig. Okay, to do that, you just click on whatever it is you want, left click on it, and drag and drop. Right now, as far as I know, there is no quick. There's no, you can't control left click to quickly move and that kind of thing. That's not built into the game yet. So, okay. Again, my plan is to remove this JTAC from an enemy and get a better rig, an SL or a Sergeant rig. Taking in some painkillers. Real quick, the Scar uses FMJ rounds. To know what that is, what kind of caliber the weapon uses, double click on the weapon, and right here it tells you. Tells you the caliber, 5.56. Takes 30 round mags. Okay. Glock uses the 9x19s. Okay, so I'm gonna go pick a deployment or start a deployment. Notice right now, guys, like I said earlier in the video, it's just an alpha, so there's only one spot to load in. I'm gonna do a daytime raid because I'm looking to I'm just looking to upgrade, loot, get cash, and upgrade right now. Do missions, so I'm not really trying to do a night raid or a nighttime raid. All right, here we are. Get my weapon loaded out, and I'm gonna go ahead and get my laser on. Pull out the Glock in case it needs to load around. It doesn't. Get its laser on. When you select a contract, guys, don't immediately run away. You're gonna spawn in front of a box every time. Make sure to get your mission item out of here. One thing to note, if you have a free space in your rig, okay, and you reload your gun, if you got to have a free space. So for this 30 round mag, if I don't want it to drop on the ground, I need this free space so that I can shoot this gun, reload, and have that old magazine end up in my JTAC rig. If your rig is totally full and you reload your gun, your mag is going to drop on the ground. Okay, so be mindful of that. Don't just get to reloading with the full set and end up dropping all your mags. Okay, because then the only way to reload is to double click on the gun and then drag and drop. Okay, and that takes a lot of time. It's how I used to reload for a long time until good old Ambient Claw, my brother over at Milsim Gaming, just notice that if you have the free spot, you're good. So just be mindful of that. So we're going to hit the fishing area for loot. Here is one of the lootable containers. Make note of it, just a green box. It's an old flashlight. I don't think any of my contracts... Oh, I didn't select challenges, guys. Just like a dweeb. Like I said not to do. I forgot. I got carried away. We do have a contract, though, so we're going to get going on that. But we got to head up the mountain and head to plant these bugs. So we're going to loot along this way. Okay, we're going to loot up in this area, and then we're going to go do our mission item. Okay, we're going to kill all a warehouse, go through warehouse and loot it, and we're going to extract here. This extraction here at warehouses is always open. It never closes, and it's always open. Just like Denny's. All right, so let's get on the old hunt for some loot crates here. I haven't been in Fishing Village a ton since it's been here, since the new update and wipe of the game. So I don't have the whole loot spawn of the crates memorized yet. With only one spot to come, or with only one POI on the map, you end up learning the loot routes and what's around pretty quickly. Which is alright though. Like I said in the intro, they update this game, and it's fairly regular. I'm really excited for this game and its potential. There's no PvP, so it's not like Tarkov. And then there's another new release that's out that's kind of having its issues with performance, and you know, it needs a lot of work. To me, yes, there's only one place to drop here. There's only one map so far, but the game plays really well. It gets a little jumpy sometimes, okay, again, it's an alpha, but this game plays so well. The guns feel so good. The AI's been tuned up. So this really is a fun game. I really recommend it. It's a game to come and chill in. Okay, like I said, there's no PvP, so when you're tired, like I play Apex Legends too, when you're tired of that and the cheaters, I come to this game and just enjoy myself. So if you're looking for something like that, this is perfect for you. All right, so we're gonna move up out of here. There are guys that spawn at the top of this hill and around the corner here, so we got to be mindful, be ready. I don't have long-range scopes unlocked yet, so when you do get those, this game gets so fun. You can play with the weapons. Here we go. Got some action off to the right. We're gonna draw them in a little bit. Like I said, I've got these AI tuned up, so headshot. So they're not dweebs. I need this guy to come in a little closer. I'm gonna go ahead and reload. Since he's a ways off, reload my mag. Come on down, buddy. I don't think I got him. Maybe I did. I didn't think I got him, though. Nope, I knew it. Where are you at, Buster? Got him. Guys, you could hold your breath, okay? And that helps the sway of your gun. Don't forget that. Put it on your mouse. Put it somewhere comfortable that you can still use your movement. I use caps lock. So we're going to go try and loot these guys. We got to do it carefully. I want to get... But there are more bots. There's more AI around. Without suppressors, they do come running. They come running with suppressors, so. An M4, I'm going to go ahead and put this in my stash. Here's my Sergeant rig, guys. This is exactly what we wanted. Exactly what we wanted. We need to do this quick because bots are probably coming. We'll use this rig for now. So it's a stash piece. And we will look to pick up another. I'm going to unload this mag for the ammo. Unfortunately, that's going to put it in my JTAC. I don't necessarily like that, but it's alright. We're good. Oh, I want to take his belt. Guys, a belt only takes up 2 spots, but you get 4 lootable items out of it. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if you're looking, until they patch it, if you're looking for ways to get cash, let's get this guy. Looking for ways to get cash. Get those tool belts, put them in your bag, use them as loot items. You get a +2 out of it. So let's focus on killing any guys down and around through here. There's always a couple. I don't want to kill myself here, so I'm going to do this quickly. He doesn't really have anything. I'm going to go ahead and take another belt. I normally do 2 or 3. I don't really want to overdo it. I want to try to get out with guns, an extra rig, or a helmet if I need. Speaking of that, I think I need a 105 helmet. Yeah, I do. So I need to be on the lookout for a 105 helmet. A 105 damage helmet is what I mean. Okay, so we got one of the guys that was up here earlier. We got him. There might be another. Trying to listen, don't hear anybody. Another M4. This just has the rear sight. Yep. Not going to take an 18-inch barrel. I took his helmet. Here is an SL rig, so we're going to take this over the JTAC. And move on up towards the mission area. Painkillers, they recently nerfed how often they spawn in these loot crates. And they also nerfed the amount of health you get from it. It was in one of the previous hotfixes. It used to heal you like 60%, and now it's down to 20% per painkiller. So it requires more, and they spawn less. Their heal system they're working on. They're working on improving it. In terms of animations, what's required to heal. Right now I'm not worried about saving up on different types of ammo. Not until my stash gets a little bit bigger. Right now I'm just focused on getting cash so that I can upgrade my stash and have cash at hand to loot or to kit out guns as I die or as I unlock things. So NATO rounds are for the Scar H. These ACPs are for the new Vector SMG, which is fun to play with. The new M700 sniper is also a lot of fun to play with. Can be a little inaccurate at times, but it's fun to play with. All right, still moving on. This is the area. I'll show you guys the tablet just to show you where we're at on the map. Here we are, moved up the mountains from over here. We're gonna loot this, head up and loot this, and then do our mission. Be careful, always mindful of where AI are. Surprised there was nobody where we just were. That's really weird. There's normally always guys there. Here you go. Got my Scar on semi-auto. I prefer it that way. Here we go. Flash drive, those are worth some decent money. Or not flash drive, the graphics card or whatever that is. Hard drive, memory, whatever. Okay, here's my 105 helmet. On the lookout for that. Take a 30 round mag. I'm going to take this guy's barrel. M4 barrels are worth a good chunk of change. So, just a little side note. I'll go ahead and take his other belt for now. I mean, look, you can even put belts in the SL rigs. You know what I mean? So, be smart and efficient on how you loot. You can get your guys kitted up pretty quickly. Ooh, an MP5. Secondary. That's what I was looking for. That's why I brought in so many 9x19s. Okay, I guess it was only one guy down here. I've got another video coming for kitting out guns, how to do it, what you're looking for, how to navigate and work through to kit guns out. That's up and coming, so be on the lookout for that video, guys. Okay. There are always guys up here. We're gonna toggle off our laser so they don't.
Hey, I might have got
one. Shoot! Goodness, headshot that guy. That scared me. See, that's why you don't do what I do and just start running in. Clear your way through, guys, or your raid will be over quick. And use these functions, the lean functions. This guy's buddy will probably be coming out somewhere. So before I start to get to looting, we're gonna go clear this place of this guy's buddy. I need to change this MP5 to auto. Be wary of that, guys. Sometimes when you loot it, they come as on semi-auto or even burst, so don't get taken off guard. Go for this guy's buddy. Sit and listen for a minute. Clear out the back here. There's an exfil here, right at that red gate is an exfil. Okay, well maybe this guy did not have a buddy with him. So we will start the loot cycle. Here we go. Give us some graphics cards. Motherboards. Those are worth good money. Okay, I prefer the MP5 over the MP5K. I like the way you can kit them out more. To me, it has more options. You can put a handguard, rail, sight, lasers. MP5K, I don't know that you can suppress. There's just some differences between the three SMGs. So there's the MP5K, the MP5, and there's an MP5 SSD. The SSD comes with a silencer. But on that SSD, you can't put a foregrip on it like you can the MP5. To me, so the MP5 you can suppress, handguard it, which gives you attachment options, put a rail on it for the sight, that kind of thing. So it's just your preference, but I'm going to take this guy's handguard off the AK because I will put it on one of mine in the stash. All right. Ooh, an injectable. Okay, this injectable, guys and gals, is how you res your teammates if you come in with a buddy. This adrenaline injection is what allows you to pick up your friend. So when you die in this game, they're not dead for good. You can res them if you have an injector. You just walk up to them and it'll prompt you to heal them. It'll say hold whatever your button is to heal your friend. So don't go running off. Don't go running in like everything's over. go find an injector, go back to your buddy, and on your tablet, it'll mark where your buddy died. Okay, so just open up your tablet, open up your map, look for the yellow death skull, right? It's a yellow arrow when you're alive. When they're dead, it's a yellow, like, death skull, and it'll show you where they are. Not finding the best in terms of loot. Valuable items. Not a whole lot of that going on. So duct tape is got some decent value. It's like 128 bucks a piece. So if you're not finding much, but you're finding duct tape, pick it up. Alright, let's loot this guy. Another handguard. Take it off. Nothing else that I want. Alright. These red crates, red boxes, are like the medical boxes. So painkillers and injectables will be more common in those. Alright. So we're coming up on our mission area. I'll show you the tablet here. Here we go. Marks where we need to put the bugs. Right, so we're in the area where 3 of them are. We're going to have to cross back over and go hit these 2. Be careful of this area. Again, with the bots, and I have the bots turned up, they come from down at warehouses, which is the direction we're facing. Warehouses over here. They can come from quarry. They've now made a couple of guys sometimes even spawn up here where I'm at. It feels a little light on bots so far this raid, which is weird. I was playing with my brother last night, and they came from everywhere. We had a raid where I died twice, he died once. We had to res 3 times. But I'm glad it worked out because I came out with this scar. So here we go. There's a motherboard worth good money, a couple $100. So we hit our 3 bugs over here. Now we need to cross and go here.
Hey, I think I seen something.
Okay, here they are. This is going to kick off all kinds of folks coming around. I wish I had long range. Come here, dude. There's the other one. There's another one out there. He doesn't know, so I'm not going to instigate him. I want to cross at least to where I'm looking so that I can wrap on the left side of warehouse. That's my plan. But I need to check, make sure nobody's going to come up here behind me before I go make a move. Yep, I heard somebody back here. I had an instance yesterday, be wary of this, where I shot at a bot over and over again. Definitely registered hits, but they didn't go down and it killed me. So just be wary of that. Again, it's an alpha, but give the game a chance to kind of reset. I think that's all it is. That was one of the times I died on that raid I was telling you about with my brother. It was one of the times he had to res me. Oh, an EXPS3 site. We're taking this. It's a good site. And we could fit another barrel. Okay, here comes another guy. Let's see where he's going to come from. Okay, he's inside.
Taking cover.
Yep. Got him. These guys can be sneaky. Really quiet. So stay mindful of that. They won't always yell that they're taking cover or that they think they see somebody. The first bot may do it, but their buddy may not. I don't think I need the mag, but I'm taking it. Throw it away if I don't need it. Okay, another B10 handguard. These are good to have. You can put sights and lasers on them. Oh, he had a V4 rig. I took it from him. Dadgummit. 60 round mag on him. I think I'm gonna leave it. Okay. Let's check out here and make our cross. Nothing that I need. He did have a sergeant rig though, so we're going to take our spare and use our sergeant and get a new sergeant rig. It's exactly what we wanted coming into here. Again, these are my favorite. Make sure, yep, that's empty. Throw it away, drag the new one in, bada boom. Okay, let's make our move. Just using my peripherals as I run to check. We're gonna come back this way to finish our run, but we gotta go. Oh crap! Goodness, I did not see him. Not any good lootable boxes this run. What is going on? None of these items are worth anything. That's why I'm leaving them. The fluid containers are only worth 40 bucks. Communicators. Now those are mission items. Okay, when you select certain missions, they ask you to grab those. But they're not worth anything otherwise. Alright, and where was the last? Oh, the last one's down there at Quarry. Here's the weapons crates. I forgot to mention that earlier. These silver long boxes are your weapon crates. They don't always spawn anything, but... Alright, I'll take the AUG mag. I've only got a couple. Duct tape again, worth a decent amount. So let's head back down this way to place our last bug. I'll show you the map here. Okay, we're gonna head right down through here, place our bug and come out. Try not to disrupt the guys down in Quarry too much. I do need these FMJ rounds. I need to make sure I stock on those. FMJs are used by the M4, the SCAR, several ARs. So it's one of the more prevalent ammo types you're gonna want. The AKs use the PS round.
Watch those trees.
Okay. New spawn
Hey,
locations
Fang over here.
for these guys again. They're at the mouth of Quarry. Go ahead and reload my mag while I got the chance. Another painkiller and duct tape. Before I hop down into Quarry, I'm gonna play this area. Wait for anybody that's gonna come up from those shots. It's starting to get dark, so I need to get out of here. Where did I kill that dude at? Here it is. Okay, this is a good site on this. This is an RMR site with the mount. Go ahead and put that in there. It's too large. Let's see if I can find this guy real quick. fog rolled in. Okay, I'm going away I don't need to, so I can drop down right over here where the mission item is and just kind of get right back out. Not having to disrupt too much down here. So the bug location's right here on the back side of this container. Right here. Done this a time or two if you can't tell. And then our escape route is just right here. Right back up around the corner. Okay, so now we're going to go back to warehouses and finish out the raid. Almost out of stamina. Stamina and health and all that's down at the bottom of the screen. I didn't touch on that when I first loaded in. Stamina bar's on the right. You can see it reloading. The yellow with the arm next to it, that is your strength, you know, how long you can hold your gun up. Your aim is going to get less and less steady as you lose strength. So the hold breath function is going to start going away. Here's a guy. Goodness. He was getting ready to pull that gun up. Oh, this is a great stock. I'm going to go ahead and just take it. And that's good enough. Okay. I used to always go the other direction, but I've started running this way just to kind of switch it up on the loot cycle, the loot route. Need to be careful. I've been running around and rushing too much, knowing that these guys are anywhere. That'll get you killed easy. One thing that saves me is that I can snap fairly quickly. More are going to be coming off those shots for sure. And again, they improved the AI and their ability to know where you're at and where these shots were fired from. So they'll come from different angles. They won't just come straight at you anymore like they used to. They'll come from behind you. They won't say anything. They'll just be creeping. And next thing you know, they're there. Alright. So I'm going to touch these guys real quick, see what I can get. I want to take that 105 helmet as reserve, but don't necessarily have the space. Another B10 handrail. Make use of that in our storage for sure. You cannot stack bags inside of bags. That's another thing. We used to be able to do that, but with the wipe and the new reset, they took that ability out. Which is okay though. They gave us the tool belt abilities, and the tack rigs can now pretty much hold anything, whereas before they couldn't. Before, the tack rigs could only hold ammo and magazines and painkillers on certain vests. Now it can hold anything. I mean, look, I'll put a food container in there. I'll put a flashlight in there. Prep meal, right? So it's kind of a wash. Take this flashlight. I see I can put these on my B10 handrails. Okay, so those handrails are like in-raid lootable. They're like mini little helpers, you know. In terms of loot, you could put your flashlight and laser attachments on it and free up your loot spots. Alright, so up here is a great lootable area. Right up in here is a great lootable area. Lots of containers. Okay, we just cleared around that way, so I'm not too hesitant or too weary of anybody coming. We've cleared our back. We just came from the direction I'm looking. We just went around the building instead. Doesn't mean nobody's around. It just means they're gonna have to be moving to me if they want this tush. So careful up here. A guy can spawn now. Don't get caught off guard. Another injectable, another motherboard. So I'm gonna take out duct tapes for motherboards. I think that's how I'm gonna play this. Because the rest of these I really need. I guess I could take out. There we go. For now, I'll keep that. And put my injectable here. We'll take it. 338 sniper rounds. Am I carrying that anywhere? No. I need to focus on maybe getting some more of that out. I need to check my stash. So lots of lootable containers up in here. Not necessarily giving me anything good this time, but I've had runs through here where I just got graphics cards and motherboards galore out of it. Duct tape, all kinds of good lootables. There's another box down here. Let's hit it. And another one up here. Getting a good stash of painkillers, though. That's good. I said that they tweaked how often they spawn, and look how many I've got this raid. I got 5 extra. Okay, we're going to go back out the way we came, because again, we already hit that area. We hit these 2 boxes on the way in. More painkillers. I'm going to go ahead. I need to leave this space open. For, again, like I said, you have to leave a 2-spot open for a 2-spot mag so that you can reload and let it just straight up go back in your rig and not drop on the ground. Or you can reload like I just did. Double click on the weapon, drag over. I'm doing it now because I'm not in an intense fight. Okay, so we're going to actually instigate our fight and loot cycle on this other side of warehouse. Again, because we've cleared behind me, you know, so we should be good on AI coming from behind us. How he did not hear me, I don't know. Again, I'll show you guys my bot settings. I'm probably going to turn them up a little bit more. Because I feel like that guy should have known I was around. With me sprinting. If I was sneaking, maybe not. Which, this is sneaking. Notice you make less sound.
We didn't cause it, did we?
Okay, herd forces over here.
Taking cover.
Okay, they heard me, so I'm going to put this back on. Got him. See, he heard me with the footsteps. So, I'm going to leave these doors closed. They will not come through doors yet, but if you open one, they will. If you leave it open, they will. But they themselves, at this point, won't come through doors. I'm going to take a chance here. SSD, like I said, comes silenced. There's nothing lootable in this building. I'm going to just check it for guys. Alright, let's start working our way out of here. It's getting dark. And we got more AI to clear off to get there. I want to show you real quick the exfil again, where we're headed for. Right here. It's always open and it never closes. So this is a good place to always kind of I mean, you want to mix it up, but it's a good place, consistent place to come exfil out of if you want to go hit other spots and come back here. Exfil, you know it's always here. But you need to know also you're going to have a fight. Every time you're going to have a fight to get there. I just heard voices over in that direction, so here we go. There he is. I feel like there's going to be more. Let's go check. Go wide and kind of sweep our way in.
Got any spare water left?
Yep. One more here. My shot's on today. Let's go. Nice. Good old Ghost energy drink. Give me the focus I need. How about a sponsor, Ghost? Yeah, right off rip. YouTube channel just starting. Fresh sponsorship, Ghost. I'm down. Just hit me up. Since we're done, I'm going to go ahead and use my last 2 spots for loot wherever I can. This guy's a little glitching out on me. Sorry, buddy. Alright. We cleared this just in time. Turn my flashlight on, though. For a little extra protection. Weapons case here. Nothing. Nothing. Will this ACP go? Yep, I need some more of those. Alright, I'm not going to get greedy and go for that. There's just a green case underneath the ball water tower thing. I'm going to get out of here. Get our mission. We got our mission done. So let's not push it too bad. Wait, hold on. Hold on. I got an idea. I think I can do something. Oh, that barrel's too big. I was going to take the barrel off the M4, put it in my tack rig, but the 18-inch takes 3 spots. I was going to ditch the 2 duct tapes. Alright. So, we're going to sell off what we can. And we're going to sign off of this video. So, you just got to right click on the item. Bada boom. Keeping the handrails and the sights. $368 for that barrel. Pretty good. Pretty good money for the space it takes in your bag. $560 for a 10.5 inch. So for now, I'm not worried about inventory management. We're going to do some of that, and I'll do some of that in another video. I think that's going to pretty much do it, guys. I'm just going to finish out emptying into my inventory and getting ready for another raid. So I will catch you guys in the next video. Thank you guys for sticking around. Hopefully this wasn't too long. Hopefully you enjoyed. Again, like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate the support, and see you in the next one. Peace.